Welcome back everyone to Crypto and More. So today we're going to speculate on the price on Nunet. There are a few things that I do want to go over before I give my price predictions. And this is something that's really important and something to keep in mind. There might be a few of you that do not know how certain prices work on tokens. And this is what I want to go over in the beginning. If you guys do know and you guys want to skip ahead, I will leave a timestamp so you guys could skip ahead to where I do actually give my predictions on Nunet. But if you're not fully aware of like what the market cap is, circulating supply, how that affects the coin, I do suggest to continue watching because this will give you a better understanding not just of my price prediction on Nunet, but on every other coin that you're looking at and speculating on the price or the potential price on any coin. So I'm recording this right after I finished editing the video, and I wanted to mention this very quick because I do believe it's important and something that a lot of new people don't quite understand. So very quickly, just because I don't want to make this video too long, we're looking at Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu has a total supply of 589 trillion tokens with no max supply. The market cap is at $11 billion. And even though the market cap is this high, the price of Shiba Inu is only fractions of a cent. That's different compared to Singularity Net, where the market cap is only 131 million, but the price of Singularity Net is a lot higher than Shiba Inu's. And that has a lot to do with this total supply, circulating supply, and I might explain more of that in the video, but I did want to mention that because it's something that I did forget to mention in the video. Now, that's not the only thing. There are other factors, like coins that don't have a max supply, or coins that burn their own tokens, but that's probably for another video. So now on to the actual video. So with that being said, let's look at the price of Nunet. Nunet's price right now is around 5.5 cents, and the market cap is approximately $3 million. This is give or take. It does have a little disclaimer here. This just means that CoinMarketCap does not have the exact numbers, and they're just going based off of what Nunet, the company, has provided for them. We don't know how long ago this was provided, so this could be more or less. But let's just imagine it is $3 million. If you multiply this by 10, so 30 million, in essence, that would give you a 50-cent price for Nunet. So yeah, you also multiply this by 10, that'll give you 50 cents. So let's say instead of multiplying it by 10, you multiply it by 100. So this will give you a $300 million market cap, in essence, bringing this price to $5. Now you're gonna think to yourself, 300 million market cap, that's very easy to hit. 300 million at $5, that's a really big price increase, and that'll probably get you a decent amount of money. But this is exactly what I want to explain because it does confuse a lot of people, and a lot of new people that are not aware of this can get their price predictions incorrect or over speculate on the market. So now we're going to look down at the max supply and circulating supply. So the max supply for Nunet is 1 billion tokens, and the circulating supply is about 58 million. That's about a 5% circulating supply out of the total 1 billion tokens that in existence. The reason why this is important is because the circulating supply also determines the price of Nunet. If there's not a lot of coins in circulation, that means that each coin in essence is more rare and thus increasing the price of the coin. Now, if the demand for Nunet stays constant and it doesn't increase or decrease at all, and then the company starts dumping more coins into the circulating supply, then because there's more supply than there is demand, then the price of the coin will fall because of it. So let's go back to Nunet's price, and let's go back to where we talked about where if you multiply the market cap by 100, this will give you a $300 million market cap. And if you multiply the price of Nunet by 100, then this will give you about a $5 price for Nunet. Now, the good thing about this is we could actually see this on Singularity Net. So Singularity Net has the same max supply as Nunet. But if you look at the circulating supply is almost a complete max supply. Circulating supply is 976 million tokens. Now let's look at the price of Singularity Net and the market cap for Singularity Net. Now we're going to round up a little bit just to make it simple. So if we round up the market cap to $150 million, then this price would be about 15 cents. If you double the market cap instead of $150 million to 300 million, similar to what I explained to Nunets, then the price here when you double that is going to be 30 cents. Now, of course, before you saw the video, if you guys weren't sure about it, then you guys would have probably been wondering why is it that a max supply of 1 billion tokens on Singularity Net give you a different price than Nunet's max supply. If this makes it around $5 and Singularity Net makes it around 30 cents. Well, now you know that because of the circulating supply, Singularity Net's price is technically less or would be less if both the market cap of Singularity Net and Nunet would be the same. Now, with that being said, Nunet is not going to dump all the coins at once this year. The circulating supply would gradually be increasing, and that would be due to different things like staking, airdrops, mining, incentives, etc. But even though it's not going to be all at once, it's something for you to keep in mind that the increase in circulating supply would increase the pressure of the price of Nunet to go down. That's of course speculating that Nunet's demand will not increase and would stay approximately the same. Now, if you stayed this far along in the video, I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to give you a more realistic price instead of just throwing high numbers on Nunet, making you think you're going to be a millionaire and then being disappointed when that actually doesn't happen. So remember when I talked about the demand of Nunet and how that could help increase the price of Nunet? And if there's no demand, then most likely the price will continue to decrease. This is where we come to Nunet's roadmap. Right now we're at the private alpha stage, and the public alpha won't be released till sometime between now and March. The reason why this is important is because if you look down here, the beta release isn't going to be until 2023, and the post beta release sometime in 2024. So right now, Nunet is at its early stages, and the real use cases for Nunet probably won't happen anytime soon. So most of the demand that's going to drive Nunet is going to be speculation more than anything else. And now to the actual price predictions. So this is a website that I ran into while doing my research. It's pricepredictions.net. I am not sponsored by them, but I am going to use them because it does give you a nice little chart as you can see here, and it's very relatively close to my price predictions for Nunet. Now in 2022, because the circulating supply is still relatively low, I do believe that the price of Nunet will get close to these numbers right here. So the minimum price that they speculate is going to be around 73 cents. Now, I do think they made a mistake here. I don't think they meant to put 0.087 cents on the as the max price. I do believe that they meant like their average price would be around 75 cents and their max price would be around 87 cents. So I think this is a typo by them. This might be correct. They do probably mean 7 cents instead of 73 cents. That's the minimum price. As the price for Nunet right now is about 5.5 cents. So the average price towards, and I do believe that we might get anywhere between 75 cents to a dollar by the end of the year, if not early 2023. But I do believe that after we reach the hype and the top of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency space, we are going to have a massive correction in the whole crypto market. And I do think it's going to be a while before we meet these numbers again. One great example to look at is SingularityNet. So SingularityNet, when they first started or when they first came up, the highest price that SingularityNet ever reached was $1.86. So close to $2. But if you look at the price right now, even after 5 years of SingularityNet being in existence, it's only 13 cents. After 5 years, we haven't even reached the top, and the highest price we reached recently was around that 65-cent mark. So if you add 5 years to 2022 or 2023, that ends up being around 2027 to 2028. And if you can see here on the price of 2028, the max price is around 82 cents, which is relatively close to the 87 cent that they predict is going to be the highest this year in 2022. By then, I do believe that the use case of Nunet is going to be increased, the demand would increase. So by then we might see Nunet surpass its all-time highs and continue to go higher as the years go on. So just to recap, I do think Nunet's price is going to be at around $1 by the end of the year, if not by the first quarter of 2023, right before we hit the next possible bear market. That's of course assuming that Nunet's demand continues. But no one really knows the future. This is just dubious speculation. Based on everything that I said, do you guys agree or disagree? Write your opinion in the comments. I hope you guys did enjoy this non-biased, more realistic scenario and price prediction. Please leave a like or subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.